Everybody, real quick video, just about the comments. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I asked for help, and a lot of you responded, so thank you. And maybe I'll get some more coming in. I don't know, but thank you very much. First of all, I don't have any connection to NOOX. I'm not getting any kickbacks. Don't get it free. I had to buy mine. So, I really was sort of a skeptic, and I still maintain that if you have a new track and a new engine, you shouldn't need NOOX to make it run good. But if you use NOOX, I think it will make your track and use the non-abrasive cleaning method. It will make your track run better, and you won't have to clean it as often. So that's my feelings on it. Okay, so on to the comments. Steve T said that which is true, a lot of new locomotives need to break in. So I thought I mentioned it in the video, maybe I didn't. I did have a loop of Unitrack, and I ran it for 30 minutes in forward and reverse with left-hand turns, and then I flipped the engine around so it would turn right-handed. I ran it for 30 minutes in forward and reverse. So that's actually 2 hours of run time doing that. I wasn't able to sit there and vary the speed, and because it was in the garage and I wasn't just going to babysit it. I didn't run it flat out, I ran it maybe 80% or something like that. But it did have a couple hours of break-in time. I urge everyone to read the comments. I usually don't read a lot of comments on other people's videos, unless it's like mine, asking for feedback or something. Greg Berzinski had a lot of good ideas, whole checklist of stuff, and so I really urge you to read his ideas, because every one of them is good. Wolfgang Neumeyer said that he had an Atlas engine with the same problem, wheels out of gauge, and when he fixed it, the problem went away. So that is definitely something to look at, and I need to get an MRI gauge instead of the one that I have. So something I need to order. Alan, and I've said this before. It's Rabjon. I guess I'll say maybe it's Rajan. Maybe the B is silent. Alan, you're going to have to let me know in a note, because I don't have any way of talking to you. Sort of agreed with Roy Eltham that it could be a continuity issue. So I have a multimeter, and I checked the continuity between the front trucks and the rear trucks, on the wheels. I checked every possible combination, and yeah, I'm putting a little tiny point of the multimeter onto a tiny round wheel, but so I can't say for certain that it ever reached zero, because it was jumping around as the needle moved, but it definitely was close to zero. So I flipped the engine upside down, put it in the case, and so it wasn't like it never moved. And now it could be an intermittent continuity issue, which those things would probably be really hard to find, but anyhow, I did check for continuity, and I don't think that's the problem. Those are both good suggestions. Another thing that Roy said is maybe the frog on the turnout is a little bit higher, causing the engine to tilt, which would cause the other truck to lose, connection. And that's the possibility, but I'm having it on several turnouts, and even in Chillicothe I was having it. So, but it's something that, and I can easily check. And I have seen turnouts where, especially on the Pico turnouts, the guardrails on those are plastic. The little guard things that keep the engine on the turnouts, keep the engine, and I've seen those be too tall. You run a straight edge along it with the power off, of course, and it catches on that guard. So I've run like a straight edge razor blade across it to knock those down. But that's almost every Pico turnout I've seen, that little guard has been too tall, just by a hair. Donald Troyer pointed out that, I've got a metal frog, and the Pico turns have metal frogs too, and that could be causing a short. But on the NCE system, if you have a short, it doesn't clear up and engine keep going. It goes through the whole startup system. So it's like if you have a short, even just a blip short, it shuts the whole system down. It's like a fail safe, and it'll be 10 seconds before it resets, and the engine doesn't just keep going. You have to it resets to zero, so you have to input the throttle again. those are all really good suggestions, and maybe I'll get some more coming in. So thank you very much. It's a great community here. Now Benjamin Horn, who he put the ESU sound in the GP7 that I have, and he's put the decoders in the two GP35s. So those were both DC locomotives that he milled the frame and put the decoders in, and they just run fantastic. He has the ESU programmer, because he does a lot of this type of stuff for other people too. So he talks about there's a couple of functions that are called persistent function and persistent speed, and if I send him the locomotive, he'll enable those functions. It's not something I can do without the programmer. So I have to send him another locomotive anyhow, so I'm just probably going to go ahead and send him the B&O engine. And while he's got it there, he does this, disassembles engines, does this all the time. Just have him check the wheel gauge. He's got an MRI gauge. I can still get one, and I'm going to get one, but might as well just send it to the expert to check it, because he thinks that will solve the problems. Ran trains this morning, didn't videotape it. Every once in a while you just gotta, I get in the habit of thinking, I'm going to run trains, I got to videotape. No, it's just, let's have fun. Actually, I ran Chillicothe, and I was listening to Bruce Springsteen and dancing around and singing because my wife's not home. Sometimes you just got to have fun. I was still blowing the horn and trying to run realistic speeds, but I wasn't worried that, oh crap, I got to do that again because I didn't blow the horn and somebody might get on me about it, because if I put it on a video. So trains are fun, have fun. To me, that is fun, running realistically. Other people might be fun to be running 90 miles an hour with 4 trains zooming in and out tunnels. That's why it's a great hobby. Enjoy it in your own way. But anyhow, my wife's up in Ohio, helping take care of her mom, and so I had the music cranked up and ran Chillicothe's switching operation. I had put the no aux on Chillicothe, and so I used my GP7 to spread it around. And actually, I went down every spur, and I'm also taking this opportunity to clean the wheels on all my rolling stock, and I'm keeping a box. I'm checking it off as I go, so I'm not going to put them on the layout until I clean the wheels. Might as well do it. I haven't found any really dirty, but I have bought some used rolling stock, so possibility could be there. So that's all I've got. Again, like I said, it's Memorial Day weekend. This is the first Memorial Day without my mom. Last Memorial Day I couldn't see her because of COVID, and then she passed away in August. And so it's always, we have to remember the people that went before us, and I'm lucky to have had 2 great parents that have, long lives that we have great memories of. So hopefully everyone watching this has the same situation. But take some time this weekend to reflect on what's important in life. And model railroading is by far not the most important thing in my life. My family is. So just take some time to do that, and then enjoy your weekend, and have some fun and stay safe.